Hi guys, let us discuss about advanced level questions as alternatives to more basic or normal questions today. Where are you from? Instead of. How has your cultural background shaped your worldview? Do you have any hobbies? Instead of. What unique hobbies or interests do you actively cultivate to enrich your life? What's your favorite type of food? Instead of. Could you describe a memorable culinary experience that left a lasting impression on you? Do you like to travel? Instead of. What's the most culturally immersive travel experience you've had, and how did it change your perspective? What's your favorite book or movie? Instead of. Can you recommend a thought-provoking book or film that deeply affected your thinking? How's the weather today? Instead of. What impact do you think climate change will have on our planet in the next decade? How's your day going? Instead of. What significant achievements or challenges have you encountered today? What do you like to do in your free time? Instead of. How do you strike a balance between leisure and personal growth in your life? What's your favorite color? Instead of. How do colors and aesthetics influence your mood and creativity? Do you have any siblings? Instead of. How have your relationships with your siblings influenced your development as an individual? What's your favorite animal? Instead of. What do you find most fascinating about the animal kingdom, and how does it inspire you? What's your dream vacation? Instead of. If you could embark on an expedition to any remote or unexplored place, where would you go, and why? Do you have any pets? Instead of. How does the companionship of animals enhance your overall well-being? How was your weekend? Instead of. What novel experiences or challenges did you embrace over the weekend? What's your favorite sport? Instead of. How do sports reflect cultural values, and do you think they can bring about social change? What's your favorite subject in school? Instead of. How has your academic journey influenced your intellectual interests and pursuits? What's your favorite type of music? Instead of. Can you describe a musical composition or genre that resonates deeply with your emotions? Do you have any children? Instead of. What principles or values do you aim to instill in the next generation? Do you like to cook? Instead of. How does the act of cooking serve as a form of self-expression for you? What's your favorite holiday? Instead of. What cultural traditions or rituals do you hold dear during holidays? How old are you? Instead of. What significant life lessons have you learned with each passing decade? Do you have a favorite season? Instead of. How do the changing seasons mirror the cycles of your own life? What's your favorite type of art? Instead of. How do different art forms evoke emotions and convey messages? What's your favorite type of vehicle? Instead of. How do transportation systems impact urban planning and sustainability, and what changes would you suggest? Finally, we end up here. See you in next session. Thank you.